Hi guys and girls, and welcome back to Timberborn. I am Ribson. So we have completed the walkway. I now want to see what happens when we blow this up. Because I was worried it was going to trigger that. Okay, it hasn't. That's good. So what we need to get our guys to build, can I just remove this chap actually? Yeah, we'll do that. Is we need to blow this up, put a sluice gate in there. We could destroy this. That'd be lovely. I do like the explosions. Look at that go. Nice. And then we could just keep digging it out. I think that'd be perfect. What I also want to do, I think in this episode, once we get this done, hang on, let me just put the old TNT down in there. We'll put some big boys in there, get you nice and deep. There we are. That's what we like to see. I'll fill that with lots of water, because this is going to be full of water. Yeah, this is going to irrigate this perfectly. And then we can set up the farming station empire to be in this area. Oh, look at that. We got so many beavers now. They're so quick. Let's get that done. And then in here, I want to put in a sluice gate. Lovely. Oh, yeah. And there's one more thing here as well. I want to put in this chap here. And that's lovely as well. Boom, done. Then we won't need to have this path here anymore, as that is it's just no longer needed, is it? They'll be able to cross the river here. Not a problem. And that's what we want. So we can get some TNT there. We get some TNT back there for you. And they'll get these built. And then that will fill into this chap here, won't it? Yeah. And I want you to be close to the depth. We could say 0.8 there, which should be perfect. That's in that hole. Nice. Which will fill this whole area up. And we're living the dream. There's still one little farming house to be built here, but that's coming along. I'm not too worried about that. Now, we've got lots of demolition to be doing, which is going to be excellent. At the moment, though, the one thing that I'm focusing on is I think I want to get this area built, which would be really cool. So I've got a plan to turn this into kind of like how rice paddies are, and then fill up this whole stream bed with it, which is going to require some sort of engineering. Then once we've got this up, I think we can say we are in a position to build the town, to set the paths, and actually to have this running as a strong independent community. So let's get this set up. I'm probably going to time lapse this because I imagine this is going to take quite a while. I need to blow all these up and everything. Yeah, we need to get all the TNT down, which they are doing now, which is nice. First things first. When I was designing this, what I was thinking about was, kind of like how you get the rice paddy fields in Asia. They're nice and layered. So I thought, well, why don't we try and replicate something like that, but with the water? So this is going to be Spadadoc fields. So I've gone for a tiered system. Then we're going to need to pump the water up. So as you can see at the moment, we're just getting the top tier set up. Once we've got the tiers in, we're then going to have to move the water up. So we're going to need to power it. So there's going to be a bit of I'm going to have to figure out how we get the power through it. But all in all, I think I kind of quite like the idea. And I hope we can kind of extend it around the side of the mountain. But you can see, as this comes together, I'm not going to talk all the way through this time lapse. Don't worry, you will get to enjoy it. I think you should kind of see how it comes. So let's just let's get these tiers built. this is a good view where you can kind of see like how we're going to power the different tiers of it. You can see like the bottom left hand corner of the screen, we've got the windmill there that's going to pump the water to the farm, and at the top of the screen you can see another windmill, and that is going to be pumping it to the top tier. So you can sort of now get an understanding of how we're going to move the water up to it. Hopefully the one windmill is going to be enough to power it, but we're going to have like 3 pumps to pump the water in. We're going to have some sort of water flow system. It might bite us a little bit in the arse, but we'll see how that goes through. But it's coming. I think it's coming together quite well. So now that we've established the tiers, we're going to need a way to farm the cat's tails that we're going to put in there. So I needed to position some like aqua farms in strategic places to try and get the best cover. Unfortunately, we need one right in the middle, but maybe that's not going to be a bad thing. I think it will look quite cool there. So once we get that chap built, then it's pretty much plain sailing. We've just got to finish the walls, get the pumps built, and then hopefully this thing is going to be a dream to run. And there we have it. That's that all built. That took a lot longer than I thought it was going to take, but you can now see what I was talking about. So what we have got kind of like a rice paddy field as how I saw it. We may end up extending it around here looking at it now, but that will come in the future. So we're almost ready, I think, to start thinking about how we're going to construct the town in this area. Before we do that though, I just want to set a few more bits and bobs up. I want to see how much power we are getting in these guys. They're only getting 23% from one of these chaps. I'm wondering if it's worth doubling up. Could we put one on the other side, or can we get a few more? Because they look quite cool up here, don't they? Having the windmills. I was trying to call them wind turbines then. The windmills up here. That looks pretty good, I think. So if I was to put one. My concern. Oh no, I know what we can do with this. Let's plant some seeds first, just to make sure we can do everything. So we're going to want cattails all the way through here, like so, and we're going to do the same up there, right? Which should be perfect. We're just going to grow cattails, I think. What do we even use cattails for? Oh, the food, aren't they? just double check this. No, I'm sure they're food. If they're not, we'll change it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're food. So we'll get them in there as well. And I just want to make sure we can get rid of this road here. That when I place things down, I'm not... It won't let me destroy the cattails because I don't want to destroy them. Cattails are important. Oh, there's a little path here we don't need as well. That was just to get it built. And then once we've got this in there, that'll be perfect. And we get some more cattails in. This is actually quite a substantial amount of cattails, isn't it? I didn't realise. Oh, this is going to be good. So you can already see some of them are drying, but we've got some growing in the water here. It will slowly fill up because it's set up so the water filters from the top all the way down. So once the bottom's full, it will go. But I think we just need to be a little bit faster, and then that'll be perfect. Right. We didn't get rid of these here, did we? Yep, get rid of them. Nice. Cool, and some cattails. I don't think we'll be able to build cattails there, but build them? Plant them there. Yeah, no, we can't. Perfect. Cool. So that's the first cattail production in there. So they're going to harvest them, which is going to be awesome. So that's ready to go. So what we want to try and do is up the power on our pumps, I think. Or maybe just the first level pump. Well, what I'm going to do then, just to make this work a bit better, we could fit you in there. Okay, perfect. So we could have two. So they're currently at what? With one, produces network power supply demand. Yeah, but I want to know what your power output. Oh, you tell us in here, don't you? 300. So that would be 600 at max speed, which is pretty much 100% power. So that will work much better then. Oh, we could do the same over here. I mean, if I'd worked this out in the design phase, it would have been better, wouldn't it? So I could put you there. We'll build a little path to get people to you. And then I can't do the same here, can I? No, I can't get one close enough to you. But we could, right? Rather than just building into our planting area. That's not the destruction button, is it here? We could build these things out so that we can get to it. So let's see where we can place the wind turbine there. Oh, nice. Okay, good. So yeah, we'll build these out. I'll do that start with. I'll get that slow going along. And then these will be up and running. How are we going to get people over here, though? Okay, maybe we need to build this one first, is what I'm seeing at the moment. That's not a problem. So we can put you in here like that. Yep, we can. We get a little path around here, and then we can continue building this across once we've done that, can't we? Yep. Nice, nice, done. Good, cool. So they'll get them built. These pumps are operating a lot better. We are wind dependent, which means this isn't going to flow all the time, but I have put a little reservoir in here for our pump. We could probably get rid of this now. I built this to build, didn't I? Yep. So let's get rid of this as well. That was built to just construct the area. Nice, let's get rid of that. We don't need any of this anymore yet. Yeah, you can go. Wait, what? This can all go as well. Lovely, good. And we don't need this road. Perfect. Nice. So that's good. So this area will all get greenified once it all comes the way through here. You can see how the wheat is taking a hit. So we also don't need these things as well anymore. I turned them all off to get everything built because the beavers were all working there. So let's get rid of them. And let's get this this is going to take a little while, I think, to get it up and running. But once it is, it should be perfect. We're in a drought. Okay. I wonder if maybe you guys know this better than me. Are there certain weather periods which affect the wind to get everything around here? That's what I'm curious about. Oh, we could put another one in. I don't think we could build on this side, could we? Oh, there goes the wind. Oh wow, they built that quick. So you're running now at 50% power, so you're pumping quicker. Right, which is perfect, I think. And you'll stop pumping once you get to 100%. You're not pumping, weren't you pumping? Depth 0. Oh, you're the wrong way round. Oh, okay. So how do we get water up there in the first place then? Oh, that's a mistake. Okay. Oh, rats. That's an expensive mistake as well. So we'll replace that. That is so me, isn't it? Okay. If I go like that, that's the way I want you, right? Hang on, let's just double check this. So I want the one with the cross. I'll be able to see now, I don't know. Oh, I want you that way. Okay, good. And then that means what we also need to do then is we're going to need to get rid of a plant. Okay, right, let's get rid of you. You'll be gone. Once you're gone, we could build this. You're a priority. Let's get you up and running as we need you. That was a mistake and a half, wasn't it? So why didn't I pick that up earlier? Oh, never mind. Right, cool. So that's why we do this. Oh, I can't build under that either. You're dumping there. And that will get this running. So how did I get water up here initially then? That's weird, right? Or did it flow out of somewhere? Because it definitely pumped up there. Anyhow, cool. So that's going to be you up and running. Oh, I planted some of these here as well. They don't need to be there. I want to continue lowering this area down. But what I also want to do, Oh, we want to get a bridge across here. Oh, I didn't blow that up. Oh, that's why. It's because I was planning this area here. Okay, let's put another explosion in there. Are they 3s or 2s? They're 2s. I'm trying to flatten. We're trying to flatten this area, so we're just slowly working our way through it. These trees will be gone soon. Okay, nice. Actually, something else we should be putting in here. We should really connect this up to our water system, which I think would make sense. So for that, we're going to need to then, right, bulk resources for destruction all the way across here. We're going to take a nice little channel from there, I think, which would be quite good. Well, it'd be really good, not quite good. Our workers can get there. Yeah, they can. And then we can actually use this as a path to get over here as well. So we'll probably be able to get rid of this one there as well. What's that there? That must be a relic from when we were building things. See, bye. Oh, right. So yeah, we need to destroy this section here. So once we've got that destroyed, we'll then do this section there as well, which should be perfect. Oh, I do love explosions. Look at that go! And there we have it. That should set this farming area up to be filled all the time, which should be perfect. So let's turn the HUD back on. What we could put in here as well, we're ticking a lot of boxes here for a farming area. It's pretty much ready for us to go ahead and get set up. This will be perfect. We can run this like so. Yep. And I think we can, if I'm right in thinking. Can we put you... No, right. We'll just bring you back one more. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll put you there like that. And what this means is this area here we can use for farming. It just makes us a little bit more efficient. I mean, but... Oh, there's one left in there. Look. See, bye. Oh! Which is good, right? We don't need this fluid. I'm going to keep that fluid dump because I'm a bit concerned that... Oh, wait. We still need to drop another one in there. Okay. I guess we never finished lowering these things down. There we are. Lovely. So, yeah, we can put another one in there. That'll be fine. So, let's just lift this up. One like so. Nice. Good. And then when we're ready, we'll run a path over here and we can move the farmhouse into this section here. Again, just makes us a bit more efficient. I feel like we should have some water down here as well. This is quite dry at the moment. Oh, weren't we dropping water into the ground somewhere around here? I'm just looking for that. We are not. Okay. Well, then that means we are going to have to continue a little water line down here, which isn't a bad thing, but it's just going to get this up and running. So then we're like pretty much, once we've got all this set up, I'm going to say we are ready to actually work on the town, I guess. How's the dam doing? Oh, look at that. Now you can see it in full flow. I mean, it's not pumping the water up super quickly, but I mean, we don't have people working there because we don't have the people. But you can see the concept here. Like, we'll be filling up to this. Once this is all full, it'll then add water into here. Or is that a bad idea, do we think? Close above downstream depth of... Oh, I see. So this chap is actually open, but the water isn't quite getting there yet. That's what I'm seeing is happening. So once this one fills up, it will then fill that one up, and then we can use that. It'll get pumped up here, and you will see water come all the way along this pumping system down there, fill up these areas. Oh, this is going to be excellent. This makes me really happy. I'm liking this coming together. Oh, look. Beavers are clearing this area. They're going to be building that. Nice. So then once we've got a nice little area dug out here, which means you will be going as well. Should we just delete it and then we can come back to you? Yeah, I think we will actually. So we can get rid of this chap here. So let's do... What we're going to need to do then is let's actually clear this area as well. And that means that what we can do is we can just... we can dig out a nice 3x3 in here. And we can get a super big demo. Lovely, jubbly. And we'll put a path there. That's the plan. That will then act as a nice reservoir. I'm not sure how far this would fill. Do we want to come the other side of this? That's a good question. Oh, look. So we've blocked. We've got the bad water, so it doesn't come through here as well. Excellent. How's it going? How's it going over here then? Because didn't we place? I placed a load in here. I was still building it. Okay, we've got plenty to be done yet. That's going to take a while. I'm just bridging across to try and get it all built, which will be good. Oh, and I wanted to... Is this running? No, it's not. Okay, let's turn our mine back on. I paused this while we were doing it because it was sucking up all the treated plants to make scrap metal. But we'll overproduce on that like we do. Okay, let's get this area set up here. Okay, so I think we need to rework some of the power system here. Now, we are getting power up here, but just not enough. So I'm hoping, right, that we can. Let's test this, actually. I'm hoping that what we could do is, if we've got another windmill in here... No, we can't. Okay. It's too close to this one, I suspect, right? But instead of doing that, what I think I'm going to do is put in a... I'll put you there, shares power with... So I could put this chap here, right? And we could do a little gravity battery here. It's not the highest, but still that means when we've got no wind, this one will keep pumping, which will be bringing water up here. And then we could do something similar in this area as well. So let's chuck you there. Yeah. We could even, if we wanted to, this is something I hadn't thought about until now. Let's put you there. We could actually, can I just build on top of these? No, I can't. Right, let's get rid of you. What I'm hoping is, and maybe I need to build these ones. Yeah, I do, right. I can run power up here as well. We can link these two together because the benefit to that is that, let's get this building, is when these are still powered, they're going to be powering these two. This will still get water, so it's just going to move water around it. We'll drop some in there, which will keep our farmland going. Okay. So what are we going to do about this chap? Well, he's not actually... You're not actually doing anything at the moment, are you? Is this water level is what? Depth 4, limit 5, water pumps. Okay. I think that's not actually pumping anything. So we could be storing the power from that actually as well. Okay, that's good to know. So then, what I think we would need to do, let's just plan this a little bit, is under here, we're going to have to remove this road, run the power under there, and then run a power shaft up into that, pass the power through all these, through this chap here. We need that road there to get this built. Okay, right, let's get this all built. So you can see what I'm going to do. What we do need to do is actually keep the stuff I deleted here. And that was more of a proof of concept from my point, right? So we're going to need to put you here, right, like that. And then we'll put a power shaft in there. We're going to put some gravity batteries along here. So while that's happening, have we got other ways to get to here? We do actually. Okay, good. So I'm going to run the power straight this way as well down here. Let's oh, you've got no door as well. That's fine for the moment. I need a door for you because we need to empty you, don't I? Yeah, okay. Right then, let's not accept goods. Let's change. Oh, you're what? Metal? What are you? You're metal as well. Okay, yeah. That actually, yeah, we'll do that. And then what we can do is put some TNT in here, like so. That's ready to blow. We can get rid of this bed. There's probably someone in it. No, there's no one in it. There is. People are getting injured in this district. We may need to set up a better hospital area. We're going to then put in a double TNT here and drop that down to the right level. And then we can bring the power across. That'll be perfect. Yeah. So, right. Let's get this set up. Okay, so now you can kind of see a bit more what I was talking about. So I did realise that I couldn't bring the power up. I love that, like, above our hospital beds, we are suspending a large weight above them. So this is all set up now. So we're sharing power, which will be good. We're going to run the power across here. So we'll leave this space here. What I'm going to do is, we're going to put, I could probably get 2 more batteries here. And then we're going to put a battery, windmill, battery. I don't know if we can put batteries, windmills, not the batteries. We might need to leave 1 block space, but we'll try and get a load of batteries and windmills along here. Because you can see now, we're almost like, we have planted some cattails there, but we're just struggling a little bit. Actually, what we could do now is just plan for having a bit of a power backup here, couldn't we? We can get that put into place. Because this doesn't take up space, does it? And then it's kind of efficient use, is that what we're saying? I think so, yeah. Okay, right, so we could put in here, right, if this is overproducing. Can I put you there? That isn't going to work very well. No, but I can run you into that. Okay, so I need to have some more temporary scaffolding. I'm probably going to delete a lot of this once we have it in place. Okay, if I put you there, so if we put in, so we can clear that block, so we're going to need to have, this is all in trying to keep this running. Is it making it ugly? No, I don't think it is. I think it's going to be quite cool. And then we can put you there as well. Can we get behind you? We will need to put in a power source here, and that'll be perfect. Okay. So before these guys build that, let's delete you, and we'll add you afterwards, and you're going there. That'll be perfect. Okay. So we can just put a little temporary path in here just to make sure our builders can get there. Nice. So that's going to keep you running all the time because you're like flipping between using the power. It isn't a massive storage, but I think it'll be enough. Are you lifting up at all? I'm currently not storing anything here, but once these get full, the idea is that we will be. So let's go ahead and get this built, and then we're pretty much there, and this rice field should run, I think. Okay, so I've been busy. It turns out we need a bit more power than I thought we were going to. So we've got 3. We've got 3 gravity batteries in here. How is everything running at the moment? 77%. So our water wheels are going. That's giving us some in there as well. Our wind turbines are going, and these have got 77%. Okay. Our batteries shouldn't really be using anything at the moment, though, because there's nothing in them. Do they take power even though they don't use it? Oh, I did not know that. Okay. I mean, this isn't how I envisioned it. This area here, if I'm honest with you, you can see I've linked another one up into there. These should now be starting to store batteries. Yes, we need 3 wind turbines, right, for each mechanical fluid dump to produce additional power, which is good because it now means that we're pumping water in here quicker than we can take away, which should mean that you're working at almost 100%. So you're pumping water in there, you're chucking water out into here. What height are you set to? I wonder if, right, because I'm worried about the farm, so I'm going to turn this down quite low to maybe like 1.10, and that we might be close. I'm trying to think if we can get this to hit that height, it should turn this off, which would then allow us to run water in here, which is going to drop water in there, and this would just trickle on and on and off, because this is more important, right? This area here is more important than anywhere else. This chap is running at 100%. Oh, it's because you don't need anything. And then once we got water running around here, because our whole system is dependent on being able to feed this. So that's the idea for it. It's overly complicated. Even with these running, it isn't quite getting there. It's because the wind's so inconsistent. That's why. Which we should have kind of known. But I think maybe we could look at an additional power source. I mean, we could do these smaller ones. They're not going to work. We could add some power wheels to the system, but I don't think I want to do that. We could add a few more wind turbines. I definitely need to rework this pump. This pump's going to get moved over here. But I think, guys, like we've got this set up, not 100% running yet, but you can see what we're going for here. Let me know where you think I should put the input for this area. Do we completely separate it and build channels in here so they flow water out into there? I say channels in here. So we just put a channel into like here, so we fill up this area quicker, meaning these pumps will pump up this section, which will put water into there and do this as a secondary thing. Could be an idea. What speed are we on? We're on 1. Let's turn the speed up and just see if we can get this. If we can get this to turn off, the depth is 0.6, 0.7. It is slowly filling up. It's just taking a little bit longer than I hoped for. So that would suggest that possibly additional power here would help us on that. We could actually, do we have the ability to do this? Because if we could put like power wheels, not power wheels, sorry, the water wheel along in like here. So how much do they need? You need that might be quite cool to do, but it isn't going to be practical. So you need a 2 footprint. We could get like 2 power wheels in there, or we could get 4 power wheels. So we could get another 6 power. Well, we've got 1, yeah, 2 down there, yeah. That would work. How much power do they produce? Because we are now very power hungry. They produce 1,200 horsepower. And that's a demand. We have got a lot of demand. So the windmills actually produce more than these. Okay. So maybe we are going to need a wind farm over this side. Okay. Well, that's something that I think we're going to work on the next episode, guys. So if you enjoyed this episode, hit that thumbs up button. Come join us next time. We're going to actually get the Spider-Dock fields set up and running. So guys, if you enjoyed the episode, as always, hit that thumbs up button, comment below. Maybe you can subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. All right, guys, take care. Ciao.